Did you hear that? These are the sounds of celebrations and the sounds of life. Art, culture, people, their lives, their expressions, all culminating in a fiesta of colors, cuisines, crafts, and camaraderie that transcends the mere boundaries of nations and states.
Actually, it's a mix of culture, mix of traditions. All the people from all around the world, they meet in one place and share their habits, share their culture, language, and everything. I love India.
A throng of smiling, hopeful, and wondering faces is commonplace here. So is the very liberated display of handcrafted marvels that will soon decorate a myriad of these faces. Every face here will carry a story within itself, a story that is etched into the annals of time, and it's a story that we are about to hear. Nestled beside the Surajkund Reservoir, the Mela houses over 250 stalls displaying traditional and contemporary crafts with artists from over 20 countries contributing to this kaleidoscope of color, music, and craftsmanship. Surajkund means Lake of the Sun, and it was built by King Surajpal of the Tomar dynasty in 10th century AD. It's a history which still emanates in the antiquity that still echoes through the Mela. The Mela, that is hosted annually by the Haryana Tourism Department, gives a platform to artists and craftsmen from across the world, and not just India, to showcase their talent, expressions of artistry and culture, making it an offbeat yet significant attraction for tourists of every age.
So actually, it's a group of 15 Estonians. We are here to perform our dances. So I'm a musician for the group, and we have a dance, for example, that goes through the relationship cycle. So it's 5 turns. So first you greet, then second you hug, then it's a little kiss, but then it's also the getting used to your partner and pointing the fingers, and even getting a little bit of a slap.
Walking down on any crowded yet dusty lanes will portal you into a new world. Over 20 countries from South Africa, Europe, and South Asia participate together to make this fair a success. So you never know what culture may meet your eye next. Perhaps you can find India in its own way, in this small pocket of Faridabad.
हम यहाँ पे लेके आए स्पेशली कश्मीर से पश्मीना आए हैं और कश्मीरी एम्ब्रॉयडरी जो हाथ से काम होता है ना, वो हम लेके आए यहाँ के लोगों के लिए सर स्पेशल, जिसमें ये होता है सर कश्मीरी शॉल, जो कि इस पे जो काम होता है ये सारा होता है इससे आरी वर्क बोलते हैं इसको सर.
After all, the proverbial water of culture tastes different at every 20 steps in India, or so they say. So hey, take a left. Perhaps you'll meet a rather pleasantly smiling fellow. Or turn right and you might just get lost into the message coming straight from the state of Bihar.
मैंने तरह तरह के फूल रखते हैं. हम लोग वन में जाके चूज करते हैं, जैसे पसंद करते हैं ये कौन सा कलर में आते हैं, कौन सा ये जैसे आपको ब्लैक कलर हो गया, हम लोग काजल लगाते हैं, जैसे नारियल के तेल में दिया जला के उसमें गंध मिला के तब बनाते हैं ये कलर. हल्दी कलर हो गया, इसमें हल्दी दिया जाता है, हल्दी जो है ना उसमें गंध मिलाते हैं तब कलर. मैंने सब कुछ आपका नेचुरल कलर, ये वर्ल्ड विश्व में फेमस है रहता है. आप सर्च कीजिए मधुबनी पेंटिंग.
हाँ मधुबनी पेंटिंग हमने स्कूल में पढ़ा है. हमने स्कूल में पढ़ा है.
श्री महासुंदरी के जो है ना, महासुंदरी हमारे सास लगती है, उन्हीं के मैं बहू हूँ.
अरे वाह.
पद्म श्री के अवार्ड मिला है.
अरे वाह, वो बहुत
इसलिए हम लोग वो आगे बढ़ गया। हम भी देख रहे हैं ऊपर वाले की पास से आगे बढ़ेंगे हम। कृष्ण भगवान की कृपा है, आप सबके दुआ है सर।
Thank you.
Speaking of states, Tryst of individual states and Surajkund is well known. Each year, the organizing committee picks a theme state. The motive behind this step is to accentuate India's diverse cultural history and make it more prominent among other nations. In 2019, the theme state of the Mela was Maharashtra. And the theme state for the year 2020 was Himachal Pradesh. And the theme state for 37th edition of the fair, happening from February 2nd to February 18th of 2024, is Gujarat. Maharashtra getting the main stage might be a thing of the past, but their artists are always moving forward towards the future.
एक्चुअली मेरा नाम प्रहलाद पवार है और महाराष्ट्र में से एक गांव से आया हूँ। मेरे पिताजी भगवानराव पवार, हम दोनों साथ आए हैं। दिव्य सृष्टि नेचुरल आर्ट्स करके हमारी एक कंपनी है जो ये पूरे आर्ट को बनाती है। ये आर्ट क्या है, तो जो नदी और समंदर से कलेक्ट किया हुआ स्टोन है और उससे हम हमारी प्रतिभा दिखाते हैं। उसमें से हम कुछ ना कुछ आर्ट क्रिएट करने की कोशिश करते हैं, जिसमें से इमोशंस के ऊपर हम काम कर रहे हैं, कुछ धार्मिक के ऊपर काम कर रहे हैं और रिलेशनशिप या अलग अलग इसमें हम मैसेज देने की कोशिश करते हैं। जो
Surajkund sees plethora of vibrant colors, some hopeful, some not so much. And when these colors are splashing together, they create a story of many hues. Story that people will carry on within themselves after they have left the fair. Some are keen on writing or rewriting the stories through their art, while some believe that those stories are being written by entirely someone else. But the question of a divine providence isn't much of a consequence here. When people come with their stories from far, far away, we are bound to listen.
Yeah, Tanzania and India have a long relationship history since our father of the nation, Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere, who struggled for the independence, like India, during Mahatma Gandhi.
Surajkund's air of antiquity sings of the past that was left behind, but is still very much palpable. Similar to the homes that are left behind, often as a ravaged memory, whose shards now take the form of brass and glass.
Marhaba, كيف الحال? This means hello, how's going in my language. I am Isam from Syria. I came to participate in Surajkund Mela 2024, and I bring with me many products to show the Syrian culture to the Indian people. Okay, let's start to talk about the first product. This lighting, it's made of glass and brass. Okay, each single piece of this was made handmade to make this beautiful pattern. You see, I have many colors, many sizes, variety of shapes. This is catchy products which people they love it, and they start to asking about it every year. Where is the Syrian stall?
If art is an expression, then life is a performance. An unapologetic, unrelenting song from within, sang to the universe and danced to the rhythm of the soul. Cultures coalesce in Surajkund as the stage is set and folk stories of cultures from around the world converge in a medley of mesmerizing tales.
Oh, it's wonderful. People are very friendly, and I do love the different crafts and a huge variety of different clothing and dressing. So very interesting to see.
With shining reflections of reminding people who they once were. Another story, perhaps untold but never forgotten.
मैं सारा हाथ का काम बने हुए, सारे सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप बने हुए ने आपके गांव में, ते 10 मेंबर का ग्रुप बनता है, वो सारे ही काम करते हैं। जिला बठिंडा है मैडम, ब्लॉक पगतापाई का है।
So as we look around in Surajkund, we may wonder if life itself can have a deeper relationship with art than it seems. And when that art speaks beyond borders, What does the life beyond those borders here? But these are the thoughts for some other day, and a question for the wiser.
Honestly, I don't know if it is because I'm an artist. I think art is life. Paintings, sculpture, craft, dancing, music, theater. These are all art. And if you put all these together, it's life. So it is very good and very important that we have art in our lives. So art being the foundation of two nations coming together is very right, and it should be, because art is life.